Welcome to Hood Nigga Yeezy Gaming, motherfucker!
Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin. Unlocking. You may proceed, Captain.
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers, and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our day. Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this works. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
What? Oh, sorry, just a terramorph attack. I'm lucky to still be here.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you. But normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think, and they've stated they'll only share it with you. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Entry, unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Won't even indulge an old man's curiosities. So be it. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, with quite a few successes I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, but I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done. Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. There's a star station in the vicinity.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Captain, did your meeting go well? Surprised me too when I learned it, but the prisoner has proven useful over the years. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice, that'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion. Oh, were there other items you wanted to discuss?
Alright. I didn't realize I was muted. I don't know if you heard anything. I just realized I was muted too. That's bad. So, welcome to Hood Ninja Gaming. I'm the Sage of 6 Block, Hood Ninja. Yeah, and we're back in Starfield. I just realized my shit was muted. I've been talking shit this whole time. Crazy. Crazy work. It bees like that sometimes. I don't remember when I muted this bitch though.
Just making my way.
I mean, there's a lit up button here that tells me when it's muted. I just didn't realize it was muted. I didn't even look at it.
How do you like the job so far? That's good to hear. So, what brings you by? Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. Having 2 of these should make the job go a lot faster. Double the data and all.
Deputy, take a seat.
Grab a chair.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive. It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding? That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him. Duty has to come before personal feelings. I'm glad you understand that.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you helped an informant by paying off a large debt. Of course, I can understand that. Even so, you deserve some recognition for your compassion and generosity. Thank you.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani. Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart. I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about
Marco didn't see shit.
Her loyalty to Hull and
Marco got
First Cavalry
sniped.
was stronger than most. I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them. The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Be careful, Deputy.
Just jumping around space. No fuck given.
Docking in 3, 2, 1, done.
Alright. Get this info. Keep it pushing.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about
Looking
now.
to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard. Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, What can I do for you? Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetheria's debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting.
We already know about the end weapon.
Indicators agreed. We're free.
Already know, buddy. Boys is about to destroy him.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Alright, chill, chill, chill. And he's dead.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged. Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Head downstairs, pick up the rest of the goodies that's waiting for us. What's this up in this corner? Steal it. Take the med pack. Panacea. Digipick. Digipicks are always good. Harvest organs. Freaky ass nigga.
Hello, Captain.
Move, pimpin'. Alright. Go through the inventory. We gotta stash some shit. A lot of weapons. Got a lot of weapons.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Mineral deposit. Destroy scavengers. Ouch. Oh, the old den. Yeah, let's roll them dice. See if all this smuggling shit I paid for pays off for me.
Grav jump spinning down.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's
90%
cargo.
chance to evade. Let's hope that works out.
Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Thank you very much. Alright.
back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays? I'm not surprised. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you? Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can... The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments, and I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. Is that so?
Alright, another roll of the die. Let's see. 90% chance we'll pass, but you never know. That 10% hits hard as shit.
Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
God damn it. Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Right, out of there. Running here. Get rid of some of these country bands. Told y'all that 10% hit hard as shit.
All are welcome at the Red Mile. We don't ask too many questions.
We certainly get a lot of interesting people in this place. I'll keep pouring them as long as you're still standing.
Sell, sell, sell. All commons must go. Can't afford it.
Enjoy yourself.
Hey.
See, do you work in bases? Outpost engineering specialist. Yeah, I'll hire you.
I'm looking for work. You hiring? I think you'll agree, Where do you want me? I'm on my way.
If you're looking to register, you need to speak to Miss Divine.
If you're hiring, I could really use the work. No more than the average crew person salary. Great, I'm ready. No problem, Captain.
You wouldn't last a minute in the Red Mile. Of course,
I'm in charge of security.
Now I have to hit up my bounty board. My my bounty board basically, and clear my bounty.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am.
All right, get up. Go to the bounty board.
Hey, what's going on?
Do my bounty.
On.
I got a new comment on TikTok. Alright, I guess I'll check that out while I'm live streaming. Let's see what you gotta say. Oh yeah, somebody laughing at my mic. Of course that's hilarious. I knew that. Let's have it out. Have this discussion with Hadrian. Oh, I'm running to get to a box. This how you can tell I'm doing multiple things at once. They're running around like an idiot, chicken with the head cut off.
Captain, welcome back. Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen?
Yeah.
It should. You risked life and limb to earn it.
Groovy.
But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them.
Right.
That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You found our research team? Wait, Kaiser. That's right. You would need that. Oh, how? Miracle. Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the Terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on.
Right.
We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that.
Adrian just taking her fucking time. Bitch, time is of the essence.
I know it's here somewhere. Ah. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? A battlefield? On Nira? Ugh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nira was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search.
One of a kind salvage.
Yep. One of a kind salvage.
I knew it.
As good a place to start as any. And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you've got them.
Let's go get it.
Weapons free! Let's take them down!
The enemy scrap drive has been disabled.
Scrap drive offline!
The enemy's jump drive is offline.
There's no getting out of it! This is the Freestar Collective vessel. Please respond. That got a little too exciting back there. My crew wants you to know how much we appreciate the help. Any way we can repay you? What? I heard you, but I don't believe it. Thanks again for the help.
Beginning landing cycle.
Broke the fog. That is so messed up. I've been shot by those guns before. Just as I was walking up, a grub came out behind me and the guns just started unloading.
Hey! New model on the... Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Thought I caught a whiff of cutthroat capitalist on the air when you walked in. Can I get you started on a tab, then? All legal, I swear.
Microcell, Digipic. Anything in here I want. Book. That's it. I'm out.
Gel claims him and his pops bought this place for next to nothing. I think that's
forces. Sensors suggest Ecliptic, a mercenary company like Ecliptic, would only want Unit 99 to utilize it as a weapon. This means Unit standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. No quarter given. Do you concur? Moving out.
Enough. Let's see if this thing still fights. Release the weapon.
I want eyes on that target. Unit 99 service is now complete. Mine, however, continues. Our work here is finished. Now, what is this mission you spoke of? Major Sanon. A plague of terramorph attacks. You are docked at.
So I could have just snuck in and released them, huh? That would have been actually kind of funny. Stick that in the memory banks for later. Easy money. Let's get out of here. Little swift travel. Little inventory management.
can't believe it.
Major Sanan, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian, Doctor. I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on. I'll walk you through what we're thinking. You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asylees? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asylees' hunting skills to track down the Terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the Terramorph problem definitively. I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the Terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with Terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asylees. Well, so that's tricky. Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asylees' gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines, or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinian. Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there. But you need to know, Londinian? It belongs to the Terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Pardon?
We're going to end the live stream here. I want to thank everybody for following through. Everyone who liked, subscribed, followed, left a comment. Even if you didn't do any of that and you just hung out, I appreciate that too. Because you spent your time with your boy. And time's your most valuable commodity. I'm the Sage of 6 Blocks. This is Hood Ninja Gaming. And I'm out. Deuces.